So, hi everyone. Hi sir. By the way, I am Daryl Joy Ensayag Almugera from Values Department. So, at this moment, I will going to report through this video uh, a, a given task of yours, sir. So, let's proceed. So, how is modern technology affecting human development? So, in the last few decades, technology has progressed at a staggering rate. Smartphones, the internet, cloud computing, and hundreds of other inventions are changing every facet of our lives. Communication, business, government, travel, fundraising, and even agriculture have been affected. But how about our brains? Is, the, is all this new technology changing us on the inside? Many think so, including psychology professional. So kung ating mapapansin talaga na napakalaking pagbabago ang nangyari sa atin ngayon kaysa noon. At dahil ito sa teknolohiya. So, as time goes by, na habang tumatagal ang panahon, ang, ang teknolohiya ay nag-a-upgrade. So, nag-grow ang teknolohiya. So, kung ating mapapansin ngayon na henerasyon at noon, kung ating ihahambing, napakalayo na natin ngayon. Dahil kung noong unang panahon, mga kagamitan ay mga tradisyonal pa lamang, ngunit ngayon ay nang dahil sa teknolohiya, napapabilis na ang lahat ng mga bagay. So, as a psychology today says, there is little doubt that all of the new technologies led by the internet and digital technology are shaping the way we think in ways obvious and subtle, deliberate and intentional and advantages and detrimental. So, psychology today na nagsasabi sa na napakagrabe na talagang impact ng teknolohiya sa ating buhay, sa ating henerasyon ngayon. At it shapes the way we think in ways obvious. So, napakalaki talaga ng naitulong or na naging bahagi ng teknolohiya sa ating buhay. So while research into this field is still its infancy and there are no scientifically agreed upon conclusions, there are several areas where modern digital technology is certainly affecting the way we interact with the world and the way our children's brains develop. So, dahil sa teknolohiya, uh, may despite sa napakalaking naidulot ng may mga magagandang naidulot ng teknolohiya sa ating buhay at sa henerasyon na ito, at despite of that, may mga masasamang naidudulot din ang teknolohiya. And it depends on people kung paano ginagamit nila sa tamang paraan ang teknolohiya. But nowadays, as what I observe in my surroundings, kahit mga babata pa marunong na gumamit ng cellphones, mga smartphones, mga bata naglalaro ng email, kibata-bata pa, tapos uh, it changed the way we talk, na nagmumura na kibata-bata pa. At ang iba naglalaro, ginugugol ang oras sa teknolohiya. At dahil sa teknolohiya, binabago ang tao. Binabago tayo ng teknolohiya. Binabago ang ating attitude, the way we interact with people, the way we interact the world, the whole world, this universe, the way and of course also the children's brain develop dahil lang sa teknolohiya. So these areas include, let's find out. The first is the attention. Evidence suggests that reliance on the internet and mobile technology is shortening our attention span. So marami nagsasabi kahit kung ating kung magmumuni-muni tayo, kung ating isipin seryoso, na maraming nagsasabi o ebidensya na naglalabas na their perspective na ang ating atensyon na example is bonding with our friends, with our family, our attention is pinapaliit ng teknolohiya. Bakit? Kasi kinakain ng teknolohiya ang ating atensyon. Imbis na ang atensyon natin is mapunta sa ating pamilya, sa ating mahal sa buhay. Example is like what I said, bonding, nakukain ng teknolohiya dahil nabugugol natin lahat ng attention natin, oras natin sa ating mga cellphones, internet, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and whatsoever. Kaya pinapaliit ng technology ang ating mga attention. One recent study found that our average attention span has decreased by 4 seconds, down from 12 to 8, which is shorter than that of a goldfish. One possible reason for this decrease is the significant increase in options for distraction. We all have computers in our pockets that allow us to play games, listen to music, and connect with friends whenever we want. Why should we tolerate boredom? Oo nga naman. Bakit ito-tolerate pa natin na maging bored kung meron namang technology na just one click kung tayo mabobore sa bahay natin, we just open our Facebook account and chat whoever we want. Why should we tolerate boredom? Of course, the shortened attention span likely comes with consequences. How many times do we miss important conversation or moments happening around us because we're mesmerized by our electronic devices? So, hindi natin mapapansin ang panahon na tumatakbo ang panahon. Time is gold. Remember? Time is gold. So, ang panahon tumatakbo, tapos tayo nakahiga, nakaupo lang, nakagugol nagbabad sa internet, sa mga technology. Kaya hindi natin napapansin ang kapaligiran natin. Instead na tayo ay makipag-bonding sa friends natin, hindi natin nagagawa kasi nakatutok lang tayo sa ating mga cellphones, internet. Binababad natin ang sarili natin. And that's bad. Especially sa health natin at relationship between people na nasa paligid natin. So, next is the decision making. So, you need to buy a new car. What's the first thing you do? If you are like millions of others, you go online to do research. In fact, no matter what kind of a decision you need to make, whether you are trying to figure out where to have dinner or the best way to start a new career, you can turn to the internet for advice. So, dahil sa technology, nagiging apektado ang ating decision making pag di-decision sa buhay. Yes, for example is that if bibili tayo ng sasakyan na gusto natin, tapos makita natin na maraming magaganda. So of course, magiging malilito tayo dahil hindi natin matukoy kung saan ang gusto natin. Dalawa gusto ko, pang-isa lang ang aking budget. So of course, in just one click, you can have advice of others. Di, uh, kung mapapansin natin ngayon, just like if we're going to change our profile picture, uh, so of course, you will magtatanong ka sa iba kung anong gusto mo i-profile picture, gusto mo i-cover photo, ito ba o iyan ba, kung saan bang maganda. So, you can uh, make people online na hihingi ng advices. Hindi ka na pwede pa na lumabas ng bahay, pupunta doon sa kabilang bayan, sa kapitbahay, magdi-disturbo dahil gusto mo humingi ng advices. So, in just one click, because of technology, everything will be napapadali lahat. So, kung gusto mo maghanap ng trabaho, hindi mo na kailangan magpa-araw. Hindi mo pa kailangan magpagod ang katawan mo. Pwede ka na mag-online work from home sa laptop. Pwede ka na umupo lang at mag-type lang, and you just clicking there, and you can have a work. And that's the technology na pinapabilis ang lahat. Pinapabilis ang proseso. So this means that we as a species no longer have to rely so much on gut instinct, but can instead gather facts and knowledge in an effort to make informed decision. So next is the relationship building. So, by 2020, 2.9 billion people are expected to be on social media. So, napakarami na. Kahit mga bata, nagiging addict na sa social media, mga bata pa marunong na humawak. Then, so, couple that with person-to-person messages sent with both traditional SMS texting and messaging apps, and we're radically changing the way we can build and maintain relationship. So, naapektuhan din ang relationship building natin. Imbis na yung face-to-face na magbanding, makipagchika sa kaibigan mo, pwede mo nang gawin sa social media or in internet. At binabago ng teknolohiya ang relasyon na between the two of you, or the person, or the closest friends, or your family, or in the surroundings, dahil lang sa teknolohiya. So the question here is, but this is a good or a bad thing? Is it good or a bad thing, guys? So if we're at a dinner with friends and we are simultaneously texting a family member in California and tweeting with acquaintances about an event in Japan, are we fully engaged in any of those relationships? Then again, doesn't being able to stay connected with friends and family around the world keep relationships alive that might otherwise wither? Nearly 70% of Americans think the internet is good for our relationships, but it remains to be seen if children who are growing up with smartphones develop the kinds of interpersonal and relationship building skills the need to form deep and meaningful relationships, or if our species will become isolated from and uncomfortable with close personal contact. So the technology, may as we can observe nowadays, may mga tao na ayaw makipag-interact sa labas, ayaw makipag friends socially or personally, or dahil shy type, or they are not they are uncomfortable with those people. So they just their time usually in internet. Ginugogo lang nila lahat ang oras nila sa internet because they are comfortable with the online online. Mas comfortable sila sa mga tao na makilala nila sa online. And yeah, mas bet nila. At may mga disadvantages din ang makukuha pag lagi na lang sa ginugugol sa social media, internet, or even yung without limit o walang limitasyon sa paggamit ng technology. There is a bad thing na makukuha din natin, especially to our health. Dahil kung magiging addict na tayo sa technology, sa pagiging socialized, or we're seeking a relationship na as we thought na magiging comfortable tayo kung dito tayo sa online world, magkikipagkaibigan dahil we are a shy type or whatsoever. We are comfortable. We thought that it's comfortable for us to be in the online world. So ginugol natin. So hindi tayo makakain ng maayos. Kahit maligo siguro, hindi na. Fights na, basta tapos kain na So, they thought na it's a good because nakaka uh, nakaka grow, or because it's fleshly desire of people na it's one of fleshly desire. So next is the memory. The internet gives us access to a huge amount of information, plus our personal computers can store every shopping list and stray thought we have, letting us access the information when we need it later. A new study finds that this pervasive access to information has not only changed what we remember, it has changed how we remember. Our reliance on the internet has decreased our ability to easily retain facts. However, we appear to be improving our ability to remember where and how to locate information. For instance, we are now more likely to remember what folder we stored information in than we are to remember the information itself. Likewise, then faced with a question of fact, we are more likely to remember search terms that have helped us uncover answers to similar questions that we are to remember the fact itself. So, kahit ang memorya natin. Yes, of course, yes, there's a big help of technology nowadays in us as a students, even teachers, everyone. Because as what I've said earlier, na napapadali ang lahat. So in just one click, we can get hundreds of information that we want to know. So even if we're going to shopping, we don't need to go outside because of this pandemic. We can just one click, we can shop whatever we want. See how that's the technology, kung paano napapabilis ang lahat, napapadali ang lahat in in just one click lang. Even our memory, uh, uh, we can get whatever we want in just one click, just answering our modules. I know everyone that hindi na magiging yang dili na kadayaw lisuday ba na mangita ng answer kay tungod they believe that lack of knowledge, tamad pumunta sa library, tamad magbasa sa libro because of technology or this internet, the online world, technological world. Because of this technological world, napapibilis ang lahat. So, kung noon, memorize pa natin, tapos tinitake down, ginajot down natin lahat ng mga gusto natin malaman. Ngayon, hindi na uso kasi sabihin mo lang si Google na, number 1, anong answer? Sasagot din. Kaya, there's a disadvantage talaga. May mga dapat na ibalik ang noon dahil in my perspective na that's I know for sure na lahat ng estudyante ngayon, not all, of course, some of students nowadays, walang natututunan. Even me, sometimes, nagiging tamad ako sa lahat, lalo na ngayon sa online module. So, I just ask Google if kung anong sagot ng mga activity namin. Tinatamad ako pag take down ng mga module. So, grabe talaga ang dulot ng teknolohiya sa ating memorya. Instead na ma-remember natin ang mga natutunan natin ngayon, hindi na. So, ang ating what we remember now is the folder kung saan natin ni-restore ang mga information, saan mga pictures natin nilagay, yun lang ang ating namimemorya. Pero, ang mga natutunan natin, wala na. Dahil, we believe na, why should we memorize things na alam natin na in just one click na ibibigay agad? So, that's it. It's the technology, how modern we are now na lahat napapabilis ng teknolohiya lamang. So, that's all, sir. Thank you. And thank you and God bless. Have a good day.